You are nothing without God. This is for the atheists. This is for the people who believe God plays no roles in human beings' lives. See, there's this trend going on TikTok where people are just being delusional and prideful. They're giving credits to themselves instead of God because they believe they're so powerful. If you're so powerful to the point you could give birth to human beings, then why don't you give the disabled the ability to be able? Why don't you give the disabled the ability to walk, talk, hear, see, smell, and taste? Why don't you give them the ability to do what you can do since you're so powerful just because you can give birth? No, you are not that powerful. God is so powerful to the point where He gave you the ability to give birth. He gave you the ability to form babies in the stomach. He gave you the ability to have babies in your system for them to be released so that babies could actually be formed on this earth. You didn't do it by yourself. It is all God. If you're so powerful, how about you save this world? How about you save the creatures in the sea? How about you save nature? How about you save the forest? How about you save this world in general? If you tried, you wouldn't even be able to save 1% of this world because you're not powerful at all. God is the one who gave you the ability to do everything that you can. If God wasn't here, you wouldn't even be here. If God wasn't here, I wouldn't even be here. If God wasn't here, the heavens, the earths, the seas, the creatures would not be here because God is behind everything. The only thing God isn't behind is darkness. The only thing God isn't behind is evilness, destruction, and corruption. The people that are behind that are human beings. The people that are behind that is you because you think you're so smart, you think you're so powerful, being so prideful. That is how corruption is started. That is how corruption is formed, by pride, by anger, by thinking that you are so powerful. It is not God who causes corruption on this earth. It is human beings because God has given you free will to do anything that you can, and you're using that free will to cause corruption, destruction, harm upon others and yourself. It is not God's fault, and you are not more powerful than Him because God is the one who gave you the abilities that you have, but you want to use those abilities to smoke, drink, party. You want to use those abilities to lean on your own understanding instead of being humble and seeing the bigger picture.